Hey, this is Bryce. I'm the owner and founder of UT Kilts, and in this video we are going to look at what do you do with these snaps on the front of a utility kilt. I get this question a lot, and I want to clarify exactly what these are for, whether for me or from anyone else, or why you would want to use these and why you'd want them on your kilt. All right, so now with our styles, utility styles, they all have functional front snaps except the Ultimate. That has three, as you can see here, the three that are not actually functional, and that's because there is a pocket underneath the front apron. So there's a pocket there, can have snaps there on the outside for looks, but there's nothing underneath the snap too. But everything else is functional. All right, now on our other kilts, like the Deluxe that I showed here, these snaps are functional, and they're going to serve basically one main purpose. Is they are there to keep the kilt down in a really breezy situation. Now, if the wind is going crazy, it's really windy, there ain't no amount of snaps or kilt pins is going to keep your kilt down. But it can, if it's a little breezy or windy outside, these snaps can keep the kilt down. Now, with that being said, they're not meant to be snapped most of the time. Now, this happens to some guys, not everyone, but some. They put their kilt on and they see snaps, and by golly, we've got to snap them. They're there, must snap them. And you got to kind of get away from that and not think that way. Just because there's snaps there does not mean it's need to be snapped. You have the snaps on the waistband, that'll hold it up. Really, the only time you should be snapping these up is if it's windy, and there's a big reason for that. The minute you snap those front snaps, it pulls and the kilt tighter around you, of course, to keep it from blowing up, but it pulls in that hip area. So as you bend over, you know, squat down, things like that, and you're moving there, it puts more stress on the seams that you can see in the back here, and you can see on yours, we always double and triple sew these, but you don't want to put extra pressure on those when you don't have to. So you do not want to have them snapped all the time. There's no reason to have them snapped all the time. I mean, I suppose if you really like it, you could, but you really do not want to have them snapped, and it'll help with your kilt lasting longer and looking better over time. All right, so that's what these front snaps are for, and this goes for most kilts that I have found, especially ones that aren't made by us, because they won't have the same construction. So snapping those down will even make it worse, and you'll have a better chance of ripping seams or stitching doing that. But again, don't snap them only if you really have to. Otherwise, you just want to leave them alone. As always, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to help. You can email me directly, Bryce with an I, at utkilts.com. 801-309-5113 is my number, and you can also initiate the chat on the website. And I'm always happy to help.